captured by Dragovich a second time. Your unit was MIA in Laos, presumed dead. Your handler, Hudson, had no choice but to continue the hunt for Nova 6 without you.
You went to Mount Yamantau, fucking Soviet doomsday bunker.
That's right. A fully operational military complex buried deep in the Ural Mountains.
That's where Hudson was contacted by Friedrich Steiner, the Nazi scientist that developed the initial strain of Nova 6 for Dragovich.
Hudson learned about the numbers there, the broadcasts. I've been there, Mason. I've been to the Yamantau complex.
Oh my god, the numbers are real.
They've always been real, Mason. This isn't a game. We face annihilation unless you cooperate. Where is the broadcast station?
Taxi Hotel, Golf, Bravo, hold short of Alpha Hotel. Golf, Bravo, short of Alpha Hotel landing. Van 266, correct? Van 266, proceed on the double road, hold short of Delta Taxiway. Maintain listing launch. How many vehicles? Correction, thank you. Order 1968, or 1187. Got it, 1987, call for decoy. Order 1887, cross, follow the A320 across 33, turn right at Bravo, short of Alpha Hotel. Right Bravo, short of Alpha Hotel, behind the gearbox port, 1987.
CAD, this is Big I-6 requesting takeoff.
Big I-6, clear for takeoff, runway 4.
CAD, confirm refuel with KC-135 in Sector Bravo 69er.
Affirmative, Big I-6. KC-135 is in the sector. They will meet you there.
Big I-6, you have the sky.
Copy, CAD, my sky. CAD, we are rolling.
Copy, Big I. V1, check.
V1, rotate. And we have velocity. Gear away.
Gear away, check.
CAD, this is Big I, we are away.
Use your target indicator to find Kilo 1 on the TAC CP.
Affirmative. I got him. Kilo 1, this is Big I-6. I have you on the TRP.
Roger that, Big I-6. We have zero visibility on the ground. We need you to guide us to the comms relay.
Kilo, you need to move east.
On the move, Big I.
TAC recon, I see enemy vehicles inbound. Get the squad off the road. Looks like there's a structure to the north. Get them inside, CP.
They're passing by the house. Wait, no. Enemy has stopped in front of the house.
Enemy infantry incoming. Take them out.
Check your weapon!
Kilo 1, the road is hot. Exit through the rear of the building. Two targets sighted. Kill them.
Roger. Initiating contact.
Area's clear. Good work. Move your squad onto the barracks. First objective is inside.
On the move, Big Eye.
CP, I see a large patrol inbound.
Kilo, stop and drop.
Holding position.
Confirm, Kilo 1, you're out of sight. All clear, Kilo 1.
We're moving.
Coming up on the barracks. Multiple targets inside. Breach and clear, Kilo 1.
Roger that, Big Eye.
You're in the clear. Nice job.
Internal comms line cut. Base is dark. Moving to second objective.
Roger that, Kilo 1.
Kilo, move north.
On our way, over. On our way, over.
Kilo 1, we have infantry inbound. I count at least 6 targets. Too hot. Stop and drop. Stay out of sight.
Jason Hudson led the attack on Yamato.
20 degrees below zero. Fucking ice cube was in his
Stay low. Here they come. Hold. Hold. Clear. More soldiers are on their way. Get to that guardhouse. Go!
Halt. Don't move.
Clear. Big Eye, this is Kilo 1. You still have us on tack?
Affirmative, Kilo 1.
Visibility has improved. We're starting our insertion, moving to the substation.
Tracking. Big Eye sees 4 combatants entering the structure. Over.
Roger that, Big Eye. We're going in. Power relays just below us. 4 targets.
Then let's go.
Ready?
Ready when you are.
Big Eye, this is Kilo 1. We've taken the substation.
Understood. Recalibrating focal spread. Okay, we have Comstat on TAC. Proceed to next objective.
Main facility's located at the base of the ridge. If we're gonna find evidence that Nova 6 has been weaponized, it'll be there. Once we knock out the external comms, they'll realize something's wrong. We'll need to move fast before they can destroy any intel. So stay sharp. Kilo 1 approaching the objective. Roger that, Big Eye. We're going in.
Kilo 1, you have multiple targets inbound to the Comstat.
Roger that, Big Eye.
Hudson, we need to keep this quiet. Use your crossbow. If we get heat, switch to explosives.
One target patrolling outside the shed. 2 more inside.
2 more by the truck on our right.
1 more in the right gantry. Okay, move in.
Kilo, 2 targets just entered the power room.
Roger that, Big Eye.
Shoot the hinges!
Good job, Kilo 1. You have control of the perimeter.
Be advised, we have about 3 minutes left before we need to refuel with KC-135.
Understood. Big Eye, Kilo 1 are at the Comstat.
Copy that. Your team is in position at the window.
We're in position.
Target down!
Kilo 1, you have multiple targets inbound to the Comstat.
Target down! Target down! He's down! Check your weapon! By the racks! Tango down! Got one by the racks! There's a dog fight! Get out of there! He's dead. We're clear. Hudson, shut down the relay dish.
this is Kilo 1. Confirm that the relay is offline. Over.
Affirmative, Kilo 1. All outbound communications
Won't
are
take them long
ceased.
to figure out we're here. Let's move. I'll fix you on the ridge! Hudson, get off the ledge!
We lost Harry!
Avalanche! Hudson, run! Run!
Go, go, go! Shit! They've already started clearing house. Move!
Found the shack! He's dead! Enemies on the shack! Keep it together! Hostile down! He's dead! He's down! Got an MG in the tower!
Into the building!
Here! Hostile down! Hudson, do you see these wires?
Yeah, running all through the facility.
They've got the place rigged to blow!
Make it fast, people. We don't have much time.
Steiner's not here. It's locking down!
What is that?
This is Friedrich Steiner.
He's jamming our radios. He knew we'd be here.
We're on camera, he's watching us.
The voltage is burying everything and everyone connected to Project Nova. I am sure I will be next.
What do you want?
Targets marked across the states.
All across America, Dragovich has sleeper cells waiting for the signal to release the Nova 6.
Weaponized Nova 6.
The numbers broadcast. What do they
In
mean?
36 hours, the sleeper agents will receive their final orders. Only I can tell you how to stop the broadcast. I am at River Island, the Arrow.
We need to leave now! Move! This place is ready to blow!
Target down! Take cover!
In the office!
Keep it together!
Weaver, drive. I'll get on the MG. Get us out of here!
Brilliant! I have the hotwire.
Make it fast.
over, Mason.
Alright guys, and welcome to the multiplayer section of the video. As per usual, we're going to go ahead and go through everything that happened within this multiplayer, and then we're going to play a match. Now, I am on PC, and don't be surprised if I edit to a combat training game, because I either couldn't get a gameplay or I couldn't find a lobby. So starting off here with the created class for the game, ignore all this stuff over here. No, I'm not the max rank in the game. Well, yes, I technically am, but no, I didn't get there legitimately. This was just handed to me through servers. Now, you have to realize that I didn't like cheat the game or glitch the game on purpose. The game is just that way. You know, PC has no restrictions to it. They just kind of glitch anything they want into it. But yeah, ignore all that stuff. That stuff really is not important to the video at all. But yeah, it just so happens that my stats got glitched. Whatever, it is what it is. So starting off here with all the primary weapons. This game arguably has some of the most nostalgic primary weapon selection out of any Call of Duty game you've ever seen, in my personal opinion. But the thing about this game is that for the most part, this game was run through and solely based off of the SMGs or the assault rifles within the game. So we're going to start off with the SMGs, of course, because they're the first weapons that you can unlock. So we have the MP5K, which is probably the best SMG in the game. Only second to the AK-74U here. We have the MP5K, the Scorpion, the Mac-11, the AK-74U, the Uzi, the PM-63, the MPL, the Spectre, and the Kiparis. So very, very cool there. The SMGs, as I said, they're fun, but they're not really that practical or that good in this game, except for the MP5K and the AK-74U. For the assault rifles, we have ourselves, as I said, this game was dominated by assault rifles. We have the M16, the Enfield, the M14, the FAMAS, the Galil, the AUG, the FN FAL, the AK-47, the Commando, and the G11. Arguably, the Commando is the best gun in the game. The AK-47 is my favorite gun in the game. It's just so amazingly good. The AUG is good. The Galil is good. The FAMAS is the best assault rifle in the game by far. And overall, the weapons are just so much fun to use in this game. As I mentioned in my in the intro, the game took place in the Cold War, which is something that we're going to see this year with Call of Duty, which is very, very cool. But yeah, super, super nostalgic there. We also have the Olympia, the Stakeout, the Spaz 12, and the HS-10 in the shotgun category. We also have ourselves in the LMGs. We have the HK-21, the RPK, the M60, and the Stoner 63, which is returning into Call of Duty Cold War as well. And then we have ourselves the Dragunov, the WA-200, the L96A1, and the PSG-1 in the sniper category as well. Now for the secondaries, we have ourselves the ASP, the M1911, the Makarov, the Python, and the CZ75. For the launchers, we have ourselves the M72 Law, the RPG, the Strela 3, and the China Lake. And then for the specials, we have the ballistic knife and the crossbow, which is the first time we've ever seen that in the Call of Duty franchise. Now, the thing about this multiplayer is that it is, I think, the most played multiplayer you've ever had in Call of Duty history. Please correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments, but I think at one point this game had 3 million players online. The last time you've seen 3 million players online at once is probably Modern Warfare 2019, only because Warzone, but I don't even know if even that has the 3 million number that we saw at one time in Black Ops 1. Just an insane time. As I said, this is the second game within the golden era of Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2 just blew up the franchise even more, and Black Ops 1 was no substitute either. For the lethals in the game, we had the Frag, Semtex, and Tomahawk. Very simple there. For the tacticals, we had the Willy P, the Nova Gas, the Flashbang, the Concussion, and the Decoy. Quite a lot of tacticals compared to Modern Warfare 2, kind of extending the tacticals within the game. Then for the equipment, we had the Camera Spike, the C4, the Tac Insert, the Jammer, the Motion Sensor, and the Claymore. All of this stuff was very, very cool. All had their special abilities. The Camera Spike was a remote control view that is toggled on and off, so you can basically see other enemies. The C4, pretty self-explanatory. Tactical Insertion, of course, was in Modern Warfare 2 as well. The Jammer was something, basically a counter UAV that you could place down in a specific area. And the Motion Sensor was something that showed enemies, which was very, very cool as well. And then, of course, the Claymore was the same thing for Modern Warfare 2 as well. Now, this game brought, again, the return of pro perks. We had Lightweight, Scavenger, Ghost, Flash Jacket, Hardline, and they could all have their own pro versions. Now, this is the first Call of Duty game you've actually seen a Ghost type perk. I think Cold Blooded in Modern Warfare 2 was also a Ghost type perk, but Ghost was definitely very, very controversial in this game for sure. I mean, Ghost was very, very overpowered. You didn't have to move to use that. They did fix that in Black Ops 2, but in Black Ops 1, Ghost was you could be off of the UAV no matter what. Luckily, there was a counter to it with the SR-71, but still very, very annoying perk here because people would love to sit in corners and just kind of wait for you to walk by. We also had Harden, Scout, Steady Aim, Sleight of Hand, and Warlord. Sorry, very, very cool perks there. Again, they all had their own pro version. And then for the perk 3s, we had Tac Mask, Marathon, Ninja, Second Chance, and Hacker. Now, the thing that Black Ops 1 did and why it was a little bit more popular for some people than Modern Warfare 2 was because it actually changed the way that things work. So, for example, you could finally not get completely affected by stun grenades, by flash grenades, and you would not get blown up very, very easily in this game either, which was a huge thing, and the explosives were much less overpowered than in Black Ops 1 or in Modern Warfare 2. In Modern Warfare 2, you could get demolished by the dumbest stuff, noob tubes, grenades, stuns, all that stuff had no counter to them in Black Ops or in Modern Warfare 2 unless you chose to hurt yourself as a player with the blast shield. So big changes within the multiplayer for this game, and a lot of really, really good changes. The only other problem was the Second Chance perk and Ghost. Those were pretty much the two perks in this game that were super broken and that were overpowered. Second Chance was just very, very overpowered. You could drop into a animation where you couldn't kill the other enemy and they would just completely destroy you. So, but the perks again were very, very cool as well. Now, this game also introduced something that actually added to the character customization for the very first time. In Black Ops, I don't know why I keep saying Black Ops. In Modern Warfare 2, or from Call of Duty 1 to Modern Warfare 2, there was really no character customization. You just spawn in with a standard character. But in this game, you could, get a face paint, which was kind of cool, and that was really the only character customization besides the fact that actually by your perk 1 determined what your character looked like. So if I had Lightweight, my character would look like that, Scavenger, my character would look like that, Ghost like that, Flak Jacket like that, and then Hardline like that, which is kind of cool. Not anything too overly crazy, but very, very cool nonetheless. And now, if you go all the way back here to I didn't show you guys the attachments either. Lots of attachments as well in this game, but the biggest difference with this game was the COD point system. No, I'm not talking about the COD point system that we have in Call of Duty nowadays, where you actually have to buy COD points. You just earn them by playing the game. You see this big number here, besides the fact that it was glitched, I earned some of these, even though they were, it was a glitched lobby and stuff, but you earned COD points, which you could buy, your attachments and stuff like that. You could also buy your weapons, and you could buy your camos. And this was the first game that introduced the gold camo. Now, the gold camo in this game is a little bit different compared to other Call of Duty games. Of course, in Modern Warfare 3, you got gold camo by ranking up your weapon, which I'll cover tomorrow. But in Modern Warfare 2, the highest camo was not a gold camo, it was the fall camo, which looked great, by the way. And that was given to you by getting a bunch of headshots. But in this game, all you had to do was get up to 14th or 15th prestige, so the prestige that I'm on right now and the prestige before it, and save up 50,000 COD points. Now, 50,000 COD points in Black Ops 1 was not easy to get at all. It took a lot of time and a lot of grinding, and I kind of feel guilty that I was able to get a gold gun so easily, but it took a lot of grinding. But if you saw somebody with a gold weapon, you knew that number one, they loved that gun a lot, and number two, they really, really grinded the game. Now, this game also introduced something very, very cool, which was contracts. Now, you could select a contract, and you would get rewards with, COD points. So, for example, if I decided to go for the gunship, or I wanted to get this one, number one, it costed me 250 COD points, so I would lose 250 over here. But then if I completed it, I would get 2,700 COD points back, which was a huge thing. Now, this was very, very cool because you could easily get a lot of COD points, and I think the people who grinded this game the most to get that gold camo was by grinding this, was by, doing all of these contracts and stuff, which was very, very cool and added a big grind factor to the game. But the biggest thing for me that I think made this game the most popular out of any game ever was it introduced ridiculously powerful kill streaks for no expensive cost. So, for example, boom, the chopper gunner, 9 kill streak. You know how many kills it takes to get a chopper gunner in Black Ops Cold War, for example? It takes I think it takes 16 or 17 kills, but in Black Ops 1 it took 9 kills. Then you can get the attack dogs, which was 11 kills without dying, and then Black Ops 2, for example, it took you 16 kills. So the kill streaks were amazing in this game. They were super good. The Blackbird, the SR-71, which shows both enemy positions and direction on the minimap cannot be shot down. Amazing kill streak. And yeah, that was kind of the big thing about this game. This game was a pub slayer's best friend, and overall was a ton of fun. Now if we go over here to the games, we can see ourselves. We have wager matches. Now this is where you would place COD points down for a party game mode. So this had gun game, sharpshooter, etc., and you could wager your COD points, and if you won that match, you would win a lot. If you lost, you would lose COD points, which was very cool as well. So anyways, I think that is everything multiplayer wise. So let's go ahead and jump into a game. Again, we'll see if we can find a game. If not, I apologize. We'll just have to kind of go from there because I don't like playing on the Nuketown only servers, but we'll see how this goes. So anyway guys, hopefully you guys go to enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you guys all in the game. Alright guys, so welcome into the game. We are playing some TDM on Nuketown, and we'll see how we can do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Nuketown in Call of Duty, but this is the only American server that is available to play on, and unfortunately it's also Nuketown 24/7. So yeah, that's a bummer, because I don't like Nuketown at all, but we'll see how we can do. We will see how we can do. Now I'm rocking the MP5K, which is definitely what I would say is my favorite SMG in the game. There we go. Got one guy. See if we can get some others. There we go. There's two. Nice. Perfect. Got myself my spy plane. I'm going to go ahead and call that in. That's a plus. You know, if we can go positive in this game as well, I'm happy. Because I'm not good at keyboard and mouse at all. So, but you guys already know that. I said that in my... Should not challenge that. No way. But I should hopefully be able to grab that. There we go. So this game, for the most part, this game was really determined by connection. Like this game, if you had a good connection back in 2010, was what made this game fun for a lot of people. If you had a bad connection, this game was excruciating to play. But we got ourselves an napalm strike, which is pretty dang awesome. I'm going to go ahead and just call it like that. Hopefully we can get one person. Yes, it got two. Perfect. Oh, got three. Nice. That is very good to see. Nice. Good job, buddy. Beautiful. We're doing well. I'm pleasantly surprised that I'm doing well. Oh, bad aim. Between all of us. No! Almost got another one. Alright, let's call that UAV in. Crazy. I'm surprised we... I'm surprised we were able to do well. Or, I'm surprised we are doing well. That's what I should say. I would love to use the high kill streaks for you guys, but... Unfortunately, I'm just not good enough on PC to use those high kill streaks for you guys. Unfortunately, because they are amazing. But maybe I can go into a combat training match and get one of those for you guys. I don't think you guys would mind that too much. But I think most of you guys know what streaks I'm talking about. The Blackbird, the Chopper Gunner. I think this game was so widely successful because the game's concept was very simple. I mean, for example, the Chopper Gunner, all you had to do was press the button to call it in, and move your mouse, move your joystick around, and get a load of kills. That, like, for example, in other Call of Duty games, like for example, Call of Duty Ghosts, for example, the Chopper Gunner in that game is just so awkward to control, and you actually have to use skill to control that. In Black Ops 1, if you earn that streak, you earn that streak, and I think that's what really separated this game from a lot of Call of Duty games that the game was simple and it was fun, and people had just insanely high kill death ratios. I think people, the average Call of Duty player had a 3 or higher, and some people had upwards of 6 KDs in this game because the streaks were so good. And another great thing about this game was the lobby balancing. Damn, that is unlucky. This game had an insanely good lobby balancing. Or lobby balancing. No, it had no lobby balancing. You played this game was solely based off of your connection to the other players around you, which I think is the biggest player in this game's this game is that it was. I'm dead. You just stand no chance against an RCXD. But the great thing about this game was that it had no skill-based matchmaking of any kind. The game was solely based off of connection, so you would get a wide variety of players. Sometimes you would play against some just insanely good players, and then other times you would play against just horrendously bad players. It just kind of depended on that match, and that's really what separated this game apart for a lot of people, because nowadays, hell, casual isn't even in the same sentence as Call of Duty anymore, and these guys decided to nerd out and use the most overpowered weapon in the game, the FAMAS, which is so boring. But anyway, guys, we didn't do too bad there. We actually went positive, 24 and 16. Not terrible, not too bad, but especially for my keyboard and mouse skills. But that's going to do it for a look at the multiplayer. Now, I'm kind of trying to debate if I should go into a game and get you guys a chopper gunner and stuff. I think I will. So let's go ahead and back out of here. Head over here, and we'll go ahead and head into combat training. I know, kind of lame, but I suck. So, but the maps in this game were really, really good. So we had ourselves Array, which was a big map, and but very, very wide open. So if you got your streaks, they did really, really well. We had Cracked, we had Crisis, Firing Range, one of the best maps of all time. Grid, very, very good map as well. Hanoi, fantastic map. Havana, great map as well. Jungle, great map. Launch, great map. Nuketown, fun map. Radiation, good map. Summit, amazing map. Villa, good map. WMD, good map. All the maps in this game were so good, and I honestly can't say that about Modern Warfare 2. A lot of the maps in Modern Warfare 2 a lot of them were good, but some of them were kind of not that great. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't think Skid Row wasn't the best map ever. Let's see, Invasion wasn't the best map ever. But anyways, you guys get the point. But I think what I want to do to get my chopper gunner on is play some Jungle. Jungle is the best map for Killstreaks in the entire game. Now, my Killstreaks here for this gameplay, I'm going to have the attack dogs, the chopper gunner, and the Blackbird. And let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, again, I apologize that I can't get this in a real game for you guys, but again, I'm just not good enough on keyboard and mouse to get that against real players. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I am not afraid to admit it. Now, if I could play this game on console, it'd be a whole different story, and I would actually try. But I just can't bother on PC, especially with the servers and stuff like that. It's so unfortunate that I can't find a game on console for Black Ops 1, but it is what it is. It's not my fault that it's that way. It's just what happened with the hacked player count. I still think the hacked player count is responsible for. No, god darn it! I got outgunned by an Uzi. That is just so sad. Especially with a freaking Galil, but it's all good. But yeah, that was probably the most unfortunate part about this is that people hack the player counts on console, and now the pool, the quote unquote algorithm for finding a match is so large, and the player count is obviously super tiny, that nobody can run. That nobody unfortunately can play Black Ops 1 on console anymore, which is sad. I wonder if PlayStation 3 is any different. I don't know, but console on Xbox 360, no, you can't, or Xbox One, just not gonna happen, unfortunately, which is sad. I really wish they didn't hack the player counts so that we could actually play the game, but oh well. Hackers is the sad truth of of old Call of Duty games, which is really sad because new Call of Duty games... Oh crap, I'm dead. Run! New Call of Duty games just are not quite as good as these old ones. Yes! Got ourselves the SR-71. Best kill streak ever. Fight me in the comments. The only streak ever that lets you see people and where they are at all times. And let's call them the dogs. Bing, bada boom. Let's call them those the puppies. And we're dead. But now it's time to use one of the best streaks ever. The chopper gunner. See? Now watch how simple this streak is. Ready? It's called in. The guy opens the door. And it's time to rain down hell. Boom. Just like that. So simple. And on jungle, it is over. But the streaks, again, as I said, the streaks made this game, in my opinion. I mean, I think that made this game for a lot of people. I mean, if the streaks were bad in this game would not be as popular as it was. And I can almost confirm that. But, I mean, just look. Look at the streaks just going absolutely in. Now, again, though, but it was balanced. Like, the chopper gunner was easy to shoot down. Like it took skill to shoot down, for sure. But again, like in old Call of Duty games, there's spawn protection, so you know, it's like enemies are hidden. In this game, you took the wrath of the streaks and you took it. You couldn't hide with your cold-blooded. You couldn't hide in your spawn in a building. You couldn't destroy a kill streak in half a second. It took skill to destroy the streaks and to actually get it down. I mean, Call of Duty games nowadays, it takes you half a second to destroy a streak, which is just... I really wish they would go back to their old algorithm where it took skill, but that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen because they have to protect the bad players, which money, yeah, money is important, whatever, but they already make a ridiculous amount of money as it is. But I mean, they can give the good players some enjoyment, but it is what it is. Nothing we can do to change it, unfortunately. But there was a look at the amazing streaks in the game. I don't think we'll be able to get another set of streaks, but it's not to say I'm not going to try. Yes. We got another guy down. Oh, no. Oh, dang it. We, unfortunately, just died off the streaks. Unfortunately. Alright, can we get the 40 kill bomb? Yep, there's 39. And there is the 40 kill TDM. There we go. Again, not bragging. Don't want you guys to think I'm bragging. But, again, 41-3, that score line right there was standard operating procedure for a good player in this game. That was standard. If you were a good player in this game, that was standard. That was a standard TDM for a lot of people. 41-3 for the game using the best kill streaks in the game. But now we have all the multiplayer stuff out of the way. We're going to go ahead and jump into a zombies match on the map Killstreaks. Again, this multiplayer is one of the best ever, and I will pretty much say for the rest of the time that to beat this multiplayer, you would have to get rid of skill-based matchmaking. You would have to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff to beat this multiplayer, because I think Black Ops 1, both Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer were the most good player-friendly multiplayers ever created. Now, actually, I'm going to take back what I said about Modern Warfare 2, because as I said, if you learned the cheese of that game, the game was a noob-friendly game. This game took skill to get to... If you were a good player, you got rewarded for it, and I think I can say that for the next 2 games we'll cover in this series. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and head back to the solo and co-op, where we're going to be playing a zombies match. Now, zombies, again, in this game was very, very popular as well. I mean, coming off of World at War, sure, a lot of people played World at War zombies, but what happened is with Killstreaks on this game, this is where a lot of people started as well, because as I said, you know, World at War, Call of Duty 4 through Modern Warfare 2, the game was smallish. I mean, it was getting lots and lots of traction and getting very, very popular. But by Black Ops 1, much, much more people were getting involved with Call of Duty. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, me as a 10-year-old, for example, I could play, you know, in some worlds, I could have played this game, but I didn't have a console back then or anything like that. And a lot of people started jumping into this game at that time, and including, you know, a lot of, you know, your favorite zombie YouTubers and stuff like that. And this game, as I said, kind of exploded the zombies community and exploded the zombie scene in Call of Duty. And, you know, for example, one video that is, you know, probably one of the most influential videos of this entire generation of Call of Duty, or I guess we're in a new generation now, but in the 2010s generation of Call of Duty, because of course this game came out in 2010, was Syndicate's Round 115 on Kino video. That's one of the most viewed Black Ops 1 videos, I think, of its time, and is still one of the most influential zombies videos of all time, because Syndicate, of course, I can't remember if he started his channel in 2009 or 2010, but either way, that video was super, super influential and definitely brought out zombies in this game. Now, fun fact about Nuketown is that it was DLC 5 or DLC 4 for World at War. It was supposed to be, but they actually bumped it back to Black Ops 1, which is very, very interesting. And of course, as we see through the evolution of the DLCs throughout this game, obviously this is a Cold War era game, but this is the only World War II map. You know, Call of the Dead, Cold War era map. You know, Shangri-La, Cold War era map. Moon, Cold War era map. So this was supposed to be DLC 4, and it's very, very obvious that this was supposed to be DLC 4 for World at War. That never came to fruition, which is very, very interesting. But yeah, again, as I said, Black Ops 1, I think, was where most people started their Call of Duty journey, specifically in the zombies way of things, because, you know, sure, Black Ops 1, World at War Zombies was existed and was there and stuff like that, but you know, this map was, you know, again, the trailer for this map I think got a lot of people excited. Again, I can't say that for a fact because I wasn't around and invested in the Call of Duty community at that time, but you know, a lot of people were really looking forward to playing Nuketown and stuff like that, which is, I think, very, very interesting, very, very cool as well. But yeah, zombies in this game was definitely popular and definitely propelled zombies to getting close to where it is now, to being a completely 100% like zombie related channels, people who really, really, really love zombies and all that kind of stuff, which I think is very, very cool. But again, I don't really know if there's anything else I can say about this map and how the community was with this map, but I think it was very well received. It was a very simple map, not very, very hard as well. It kind of took a lot of these features from Doris, from Black Ops, or from World at War, and kind of just, you know, accelerated and kind of just built on that. But of course, graphically, this game looks a little worse than Modern Warfare 2. But that's because this game, I think, had so much in it that they kind of had to graphically degrade it a little bit. But yeah, overall, this game was extremely, extremely popular, both in the multiplayer and the zombies portion of things. And, you know, a lot of people, being that Modern Warfare 2 had Spec Ops, and, you know, I think people really wanted zombies to come back. Some individuals wanted zombies to come back every year. And, you know, some people just like Treyarch games based on the fact that they have a zombies mode. And I'm not sure if that was how it was back in the day, because I think people were not really super, super dedicated zombies guys. I think a lot of them were dedicated multiplayer guys for the most part, and then played zombies on the side. But I'm not positive on that either. But we're gonna get to round 5 here. I'm gonna try and make my way to the stage by round 5, but I'm not sure we will. Now, of course, we played Knocked, and we kind of got quite a bit of progress of Knocked in by round 4, but we'll try and play through round 5. I want to get to round 5, but I think we'll probably try and play through round 5 so we can actually get to the stage, which is kind of the most popular part of the map anyways. But you know, as for the innovation of the zombies mode, all they did was pretty much add Nova 6 crawlers. That's pretty much their additions to this map. You know, that's different from all the other Call of Duty games or from World at War. You know, all the stuff from Derice was pretty much the same. The only thing that they added differently with this map was a new wonder weapon with the thunder gun. And of course, ooh, I'm actually kind of in trouble here. Should have picked up the MP40. But yeah, again, this game definitely brought in a large fan base. As I said, you know, Modern Warfare 2 was very popular, but this game was a whole nother breed. As I said, 3 million players online at one time. I don't think that number's been hit since Black Ops 1. I think Black Ops 1 was the last Call of Duty game that kept that much of an audience invested in the game. Which kind of shows you where Call of Duty went from here. Which kind of shows you where Call of Duty went. Which is kind of sad. You know, honestly, I missed all this era. You know, I missed Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. I missed Black Ops 1's life cycle. I didn't get to experience the game at that time, but I do know that it was very popular for a lot of people. And what I also know is that Zombies will never, or Call of Duty will probably never go back to those numbers. And I think, again, the only way that that's gone back to those numbers is because of the fact that World at War or Modern Warfare Warzone came out. I think that's the only reason Call of Duty is where it is today, or has so many players. But again, I don't even know if there's 3 million people online at once right now playing Modern Warfare. I don't know, because they don't show us the player counts anymore. But anyways, we have made it to the stage. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves through round 5 and go ahead and end the Zombies portion of the video and actually end the video in its entirety. Now, another thing is that this map also was kind of the map that really kind of blew up training at the point of Shino Numa within World at War, which is of course the SWAT map. Training was pretty popular, but wasn't quite as popular as, you know, wasn't as popular of a strategy as it was in Kino. In Kino, training became the standard strategy for Call of Duty Zombies, because this map was, number one, very easy for training in. I mean, there was, you know, the stage area that you could train in, which was where I am right now, of course, which is basically the main portion of the map. But they also added, you know, the alleyway. The alleyway is also a very good training spot for an experienced player. So, you know, you could play this map as a new player, play it a lot, get better, you know, practice your training on this map, and then move over to the alleyway to get to train and stuff, which was a ginormous addition, and really, you know, was a big thing for a lot of people, and added to this map quite a bit, and added to Zombies overall as a game mode, was training. I mean, it's a very simple concept. You just horde the zombies up in circles. But yeah, again, this was a very innovative game for its time, and I think that's gonna do it for this Zombies portion of the video. I think that might be the last guy, which it is. And there we go. A quick dive into Kino. I mean, I could play Kino for hours and hours, especially on PC with the increased FOV. But anyways, that's going to do it for a look at Black Ops 1, the most played Call of Duty game at its time, and the second game within the golden era of Call of Duty. I really hope you guys enjoyed a look at Black Ops 1. I absolutely love this game. It is an S or an A tier, top of the A tier Call of Duty game for me personally. Absolutely love this game. It is definitely one of the best, if not the best, Call of Duty game ever. And again, I know I said this in the beginning of the video, but thank you guys all so much for your support on this video, on this series. It takes a lot of recording and a lot of waiting around and editing and getting it uploaded and stuff. But I really love to see you guys' support, because it means a lot to me to see you guys supporting this video. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like rating is always appreciated. You guys have been smashing it with the likes, a couple of likes a video, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I will see you guys all on another Call of Duty evolution of Call of Duty video tomorrow, where we'll be taking a look at Modern Warfare 3.